Hi, thank you for tuning in to the Joyful Soul podcast today. My prayer is that this has been uplifting and encouraging souls all over. I believe we all desire a path with laughter and joy. Even when we hit a dark time, we trust that God is working to create something out of that darkness, and we can find joy and peace trusting in that truth. One day, we will see God's promises. What a day that will be. Keep following the light. So whatever you are going through today, I wanted to read a familiar poem, and maybe, just maybe, it'll give you an extra boost and reminder to keep looking up. One night, a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. For each scene he noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to him, and the other to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life there was only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. "Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you most, you would leave me." The Lord replied, "My precious, precious child, I love you, and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you." What a wonderful poem we can read often to remind us we are never alone. Having faith and following Jesus, it takes you through your trials and calms you in the midst of your storms. I hope we can all wake up each morning and have a lot of faith. Thank you all so very much for listening to the Joyful Soul podcast.